So if you are someone who struggles with your barbell squatting in terms of getting solid depth or maintaining your technique, then we are going to go over an exercise today that is going to help you with that immensely. So this is going to be our front foot elevated goblet split squat. When we squat, we need to understand that it's going to require us to control our center of mass over our base of support. So if our center of mass is too far forward, a lot of times that is going to cause us to get into things like an anterior pelvic tilt. We're going to flare the ribs, right? And we're going to run out of range of motion as we try to squat down. And we're going to have less control over our base of support, being our feet, as we go through the movement with all of this load on top of us. So an exercise that requires you to put the load in front of you is going to help you keep that center of mass backwards. So any sort of goblet variation like this is going to, all right, try to pull you forward by holding the weight in front. You need to compensate by shifting your center of mass backwards. That's going to align it more appropriately over your feet and help you maintain the right position and the right posture during your squatting movements. Now, when we factor in the front foot elevation, it's going to do something similar. It's going to push our center of mass back slightly by bringing the ground up underneath us, but it's also going to allow us to dip into progressively deeper ranges of motion than a normal split squat. So if a normal split squat, we're stopping around here, we can start to dip into these a little bit deeper ranges of motion, which if your problem is that you feel like you're not getting enough depth on your squat, this is an excellent area to play around with and start kind of dipping into these deeper ranges. And then lastly, the split squat itself is going to help us shift our center of mass over one leg and then go through a squat pattern. So when we do that, right, what we're doing is we're working on our single leg hip stability. So we're shifting center of mass over this leg, we're pushing our center of mass back, and then we're going through the squat motion. This is going to translate very, very well to our actual barbell squatting. All we need to do, hold a kettlebell or even a dumbbell out in front of us, right? Not on the chest. We want to make sure we have good full foot pressure here. So full foot pressure with a little bit of an emphasis on the heel without losing the toes. And then we're going straight up and straight down here. Trying to maintain good posture as we go through. Eyes straight ahead. Chest is up but not puffed out. Straight up and down.